So, you're a skateboard addict and you're going to Tokyo, then this is the video for you. Because today we are going to show you the best places to skate in Tokyo. In the first part of the video, we will show you some of our favorite skate parks, and in the second part, we will show you some killer street spots. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. First up is Komazawa Olympic Park, which opened in 2021. It's actually relatively new. The park has a pretty chill vibe to it. There aren't really many people around, so you can just skate around freely. As it's an Olympic park, there's a lot of space, so there's something for everyone. For example, there's a nice flat area for beginners, and there's also a big bowl for more advanced skaters. What's cool about the park is that there are multiple big bowls and they all connect with each other. So if you like skating bowls, this is definitely the place to be. And just a heads up, the park closes at 9 p.m., so make sure you get there on time. Up next is Murasaki Park Tokyo. Now this park is pretty small, but it's super nice because it's right next to the subway station. So after you're done skating, you can easily take the train to the next spot. The park itself has a nice design and it's well maintained. The only downside is that since it's so close to the city, there are a lot of people around. So it might not be the best spot to learn how to skate, but if you're already a good skater and you don't mind skating with other people, then it's definitely worth checking out. Moving on, we have Komatsugawa Park. This one is kind of a hidden gem. It's a little bit far from the center of Tokyo, but it's definitely worth the trip. The park itself is huge. There are a lot of trees around, so it gives you a nice relaxing vibe while you're skating. But the best part about the park is that there aren't many people skating there. So if you want to practice your tricks without being disturbed, then this is the perfect spot. The only downside is that the park is a little bit far from the center of Tokyo, but if you're willing to travel, then it's definitely worth it. Next up is Miyashita Park. This is actually one of the most popular skate parks in Tokyo, and it's easy to see why. The park has a great location, and it's really well designed. It's perfect for all skill levels, and it's always filled with skaters. The park has a lot of different obstacles, so you can really work on all areas of your skating. And there's also a mini ramp and a bowl. The only downside is that since the park is so popular, it can get pretty crowded. But even then, it's still a great place to skate. If you're looking for a park with a good vibe and a lot of different obstacles to skate, then Miyashita Park is definitely worth checking out. Alright, now that we've shown you some of our favorite skate parks in Tokyo, let's move on to the street spots. But before we do that, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure to give us a thumbs up. And while you're at it, why not subscribe for more awesome content? Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. First up is Shin-Yokohama Skate Park. This is actually a pretty new skate park, and it's really well designed. It's a street-style park with a lot of ledges, rails, and stairs. There's also a mini ramp and a bowl, but the majority of the park is dedicated to street skating. The park is a little bit far from the center of Tokyo, but it's definitely worth the trip. The only downside is that the park can get pretty crowded, but that's to be expected since it's one of the few street parks in the area. Now, let's talk about some street spots to avoid. In general, it's best to avoid skating on the streets of Tokyo. The city has a lot of traffic, and the sidewalks are often crowded. Plus, there are a lot of people who don't understand skateboarding culture, and they might not be happy if you're skating on their property. That being said, there are a few spots around Tokyo that are worth checking out if you're willing to take the risk. Just remember to always be respectful when you're skating on the streets, and if someone tells you to stop, then just move on. Here are some specific spots to avoid. First up is Shibuya Crossing. This is the busiest crossing in the world, and it's definitely not a place you want to be skateboarding. There are a lot of people around, and it's really easy to get injured. The streets around Shibuya Crossing are also really narrow, so it's hard to find a place to skate. Next up is Shinjuku. This is another busy area with a lot of traffic and pedestrians. It's also really hard to find a place to skate since the streets are so narrow. Finally, we have Roppongi. This is a really popular area with a lot of clubs and bars. There are a lot of people around at night, and it's definitely not a place you want to be skateboarding. Plus, the streets are really narrow, and it's hard to find a place to skate. If you're looking for street spots, our best advice is to just explore. Most of the spots we found were by accident, and there are definitely more spots out there that we haven't even discovered yet. The best thing about Tokyo is that there are so many different neighborhoods, each with its own unique culture. No matter where you go, you're sure to find something interesting to skate. Just remember to always be respectful when you're skating on the streets, and if someone tells you to stop, then just move on. Now that you know which spots to avoid, let's talk about some of our favorite street spots in Tokyo. First up is the Yoyogi Park skate spot. This is a small collection of ledges and stairs that's perfect for practicing your technical skating. The spot isn't very big, but it's really well hidden away from the main park, so it's usually pretty empty. The ledges and stairs are also really well designed, and it's a great place to work on your tricks. Next up is the Omotesando Hills skate spot. This is a really unique spot with a lot of different obstacles to skate. The spot is located in the Omotesando Hills shopping district, which is one of the most upscale areas in Tokyo. There are a lot of high-end shops and restaurants around, so it's definitely a little bit different than other skate spots. The obstacles themselves are really well designed, and there's a lot of variety to choose from. There are ledges, rails, stairs, and even a few gaps to skate. The spot is also really well maintained, which is a nice change from some of the other skate spots in Tokyo. Overall, the Omotesando Hills skate spot is definitely one of our favorites in the city. The unique obstacles and great location make it a must-visit for any skater traveling to Tokyo. And finally, we have the Shimokitazawa Station skate spot. This is a really fun spot with a lot of history. The spot is located in the Shimokitazawa neighborhood, which is known for its vintage shops and cafes. The skate spot itself is built over an old railway line, which adds a really cool vibe to the area. There are a few different obstacles to skate here, including a set of stairs, some ledges, and a rail. The spot isn't very big, but it's definitely a lot of fun to skate. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope it gave you some ideas for places to skate in Tokyo. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching!